Moses wrote the Torah in ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. Religious people will tell you that he wrote it in Hebrew, but that's not true. Now, if we go to the book, we go to Acts 7:22 to 23, and it says, "And Moses was learned in all the wisdom of the Egyptians, and was mighty in words and in deeds. And when he was full 40 years old, it came into his heart to visit his brethren, the children of Israel." So Moses, for 40 years, he grew up with an Egyptian education system. He grew up speaking Egyptian. Everything about him was Egyptian. So when God told him to write down these words, he could only have wrote it in the only language he knew at the time, which was Egyptian. And the Bible doesn't even mention Hebrew. When you go to Isaiah 19:18, it says, "In that day shall 5 cities in the land of Egypt speak the language of Canaan, and swear to the Lord of hosts, one shall be called the city of destruction." Now, when you go to the Canaanite languages, it's a northwestern Semitic language group, including Hebrew, Moabite, Phoenician, and Punic. And Hebrew is constructed off of the Phoenician script. And the Israelites only got the language of Canaan when they went into the land of Canaan. And Moses never ever went into the land of Canaan. When you go to Deuteronomy 34:4-5, it says, "Then the Lord said to him, This is the land of which I swore to give Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, saying, I will give it to your descendants. I have caused you to see it with your eyes, but you shall not cross over there." So Moses, the servant of the Lord, unalived there in the land of Moab, according to the word of the Lord. So Moses never went into the land of Canaan to adopt the language of Canaan. So when God told him to write down these words, he could have only written it in the only language he knew, which was ancient Egyptian, not Hebrew.